road.
All right. I think it just occurred to me. The bus, right? What we're going to cover is locations. All right? Because this is what's going to make you your money. You want to be in a good location. All right? You want good locations. Okay? If you are in a low-income area, you're going to do better than you will if you are in an area where everybody drives a Mercedes, a BMW, et cetera, okay? Because the guy that's driving that Mercedes does not get food stamps or Medicaid.
I don't give a shit about a free phone.
Yeah. All right, so we want to be in a low-income area. All right. Absolutely. The other thing in finding a location is I like bus stops. Show them the bus stop. We are beside an enclosed bus stop area. Okay. Now, when they have those enclosures like that, that means that it is an active bus stop. That means that a lot of people use that bus stop. That's the reason why they put a shelter there, is because it's used a lot. Okay? They put those in the more popular locations for stops.
Yell at them. Say, let me get you a free phone.
Absolutely. Tell them. Over here.
Do not let them get off that bus and you not say, let me get you a free phone. And do not let them tell you no. If they tell you no, we'll just be like, well, here, let me see if you qualify real quick anyways. And then start typing in their information and go through it. And it only takes about 5 minutes anyway, so you can usually sign people up before the bus even comes.
Word.
Keep rolling.
Shit, I don't do that.
Drop some nuggets. Drop some gold nuggets on.
I drop the gold nuggets on in person.
Hey, this is your team, homie.
I don't give out secrets on the phone.
we are trying. We're doing what we can to make sure that they succeed.
You just keep talking. I'll keep throwing them out while you talk.
Okay, he's a punchline.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Give out the good one.
Okay. You're gonna drop some nuggets on us, though, right? Okay. All right.
Lord.
All right. So finding locations. That's what we're on right now. All right. We talked about this earlier. LA. We talked about it earlier. Homeless shelters are great. Now, if you do a homeless shelter, guess what? When you're doing the application, you have to put their mama's or their daddy's or their friend's address on the top to qualify. Mm-hmm. Now, they can ship it to the shelter, mm-hmm. but you cannot use the homeless shelter as a qualifying address.
Right.
Because you can only have one per phone, and there's 100 people living in that house.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So it needs to be their mom's address or somebody that's close to them address to qualify. Check the little green box underneath the address, and it pulls up a shipping address. That's where you put where they want it to go.
Awesome.
Okay? So homeless shelters are great. Food banks are great. Okay? On a food bank, you're going to have 40 people standing in line waiting to get food. Every one of those people qualify for food stamps or Medicaid. Okay? That's why they know about the programs. That's why they're there. Right? The great thing about a food bank is they're standing in line. They're not doing anything. They're waiting. All right? So what you do, you go to the beginning of that line and you say, let's get you a phone. What's your zip code? Sign them up. Let's get you a phone. What's your zip code? 47172. Let's get you a phone. What's your zip code? 47129. Okay? You go all the way down the line like that. We have had a lot of people that do this that have literally lived off food banks. You can do 20 to 30 enrollments in a matter of 3 or 4 hours in a food bank. Okay? And you can get a lot of enrollments very fast. Okay? If you're smart, you'll set up till 3 o'clock. Then at 3 o'clock, whenever they open the food bank, you go there, You work the food bank from 3 to 5 and get an extra 20 or 30 enrollments. Okay. Other places that you can go to are nursing homes. Nursing homes are good. You know, you're dealing with older people. You need a nurse that's willing to help you with their approval letters. Okay. They probably need usually the nurse handles all their qualification documentation. Okay. So if you go to a place like that, you got to talk to them. You got to talk to the office. Make sure they're on board. They're there to. They want to help these clients as well. Okay, so they will help you. Okay. Retirement homes, if you like dealing with older people, retirement homes are good. Any kind of assisted living places, they're good. Everybody in assisted living, anybody in retirement home, anybody in a nursing home qualifies for this program. Okay. The other good places that you can go to is food banks. Food stamp office. The food stamp offices will let us set up. Not all of them, but a lot of them will. They'll let us set up inside. If it's cold or it's raining, go to these indoor locations. Okay. So, food stamp offices, community action. All right. So let me go back to the tents. Let me go back to locations at the tent. All right. Again, we're looking for low-income areas. One way that you can find a low-income area, I hate to say it, but you can Google housing authority, and guess what? It's going to show you where those low-income areas are. They're not going to have a housing authority in an area where everybody's driving Mercedes and living in $400,000 homes. Those guys will not have it. They won't appreciate it. So that's one way that you can find a low-income area. When you're there and you're looking for a place to set up, you want to look for Family Dollar usually lets us set up, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, any kind of a dollar store, a low-budget grocery store, IGA, Save-A-Lot, Safeway, any kind of a budget grocery store. Okay, those places usually let us set up. They're great. You want to set up at a low-income grocery store, usually from the 1st to the 15th. Not so much towards the end of the month. They've already spent their food stamps. It's not going to be as crowded. If you talk to people at the food stamp or at those grocery stores, they'll tell you, we are busy on the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th. We are busy from the 1st to the 15th. After that, it slows down.
Yeah. You get food stamps, passport, Medicaid?
All right, so we're talking about locations. Yes, you can do all these places that we're talking. These indoor locations are good. But if you want to have really big days, your best days are going to be on the corner. It's going to be under a tent. You want your tent to look good. Okay? You want it to be attractive. You want people to see you. All right? The more people that see you, the more people are going to stop in to get a phone. So, the other thing that I look for, bus stop. People coming in, coming off the bus. We're signing those people up. We're signing up the people that are coming in and off the bus. The other thing is we want to be in a high traffic area. We want to be in a high traffic area, a busy intersection. All right. You want, again, you want people to see you. So you want to be beside the road. As you see, we are directly beside the road. That way, whenever somebody's driving down the road from way half a mile down the road, and they're approaching us, they see that big yellow tent. That's the objective. We want to be seen. So we want to be close to the road. We want to be recognizable. We want our tent to look good. You want it to be a welcoming environment where people will want to come into it. Okay. Make sure that your banners, show them the banners. Make sure that your banners are straight.
Right. So
You want your banners straight.
So, like how many people?
You want it clean. If you notice, there's about the same amount of space between that banner and that top of that tent all the way across. All right. We want it to look clean. All of these banners are pulled tight. Okay, they're tight. They're not sagging. They're not drooping. If it's looking like if it's all crooked and folded over and doesn't look good, then that's a reflection on you. That's a reflection on the service that you're providing. That's a reflection on what you're doing for them. Okay? So if your setup looks clean and professional, then you're going to get more business. Okay? And inviting. That's the main thing. You want people to stop in. Okay? The more traffic you get, the more business you're going to do, the more money you're going to make. Okay? We're talking about location.
What are y'all doing here? Just giving them out. We're
Help yourself. Yeah. I got an answer.
Go.
Okay. So we were talking about location. I call them, well, let's just say the gas stations in low-income areas that are privately owned. We're going to be politically correct about this. They are privately owned gas stations, mom and pop gas stations in a low-income area. Okay? Those places love us. I mean love, I mean they absolutely adore us. Okay? If you give them your phone number, they will call you and ask you, why ain't you set up today? Come set up. We want you. The reason why is because this attracts attention. We are attracting customers. Okay? We are attracting people. People are driving down the road, they see the tent, they stop in, and guess what? They come over here, they get a phone, and then they go in that gas station and they get milk, bread, cigarettes, whatever else they want. Okay? The other thing, so we're generating business for these low-income gas stations. Right? The other thing is that if somebody is nice enough to let me set up, then I'm nice enough to recommend that they buy their minutes from that gas station. Okay? What I do, I let people know. Okay? After every deal, I say touchscreen smartphone, 350 minutes, 500 megabytes of data, unlimited text every month. If you run out of minutes and you want more, you can get unlimited for $15 by calling 1-800-SAFELINK or going to safelink.com. Okay? You can also get the cards from Family Dollar or Dollar General, but they only have the $10 cards. Okay? If you're going through that many minutes, I think it's worth it to pay the extra $5 for unlimited. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can get your minutes from right here at the gas station. They sell the track phone minutes. Okay? Track phone on SafeLink.
I have a question.